Alright, guys, it's time to address the elephant in the room. Or the developer in the room. Let's put it that way. Alright, so, something, just a small little, thing I want you guys to, be in on. Recently, Capcom has just said that they're working on porting Resident Evil 7 over to the Nintendo Switch. Not only that, but they are also porting Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2 to the Switch. This is huge for the Switch because first off, there were some people who were saying that Capcom wasn't going to be able to get RE7 to run on the Switch, and it I mean, sure, we haven't got confirmation that yeah, it can run on the Switch. We haven't got confirmation of that yet. But it could be a possibility. Like, remember, if the Switch can handle one of the most realistic looking rooms and like that I've ever seen to be running on a video game console, it can surely run Resident Evil 7. Most likely. I'm not saying that it absolutely can. I'm just saying that it's a likely chance that it could run Resident Evil 7. Um, and some people, and then let's also bring up something. There are a lot of people who are saying that these games aren't coming on the Switch just because the Switch can't run it. It could be other reasons, because like fan outcry and stuff. Like those could be the other reasons, because like, games like remember how people were saying that games couldn't run on the Wii U. I mean, well, yeah, that was a given. Games could not run on the Wii U, and the Wii U did get just ports, but even when they did, fans didn't want to pick them up because reasons. So that may be one of the reasons why they're so hesitant to release games on the Switch until the darn thing sells more than, I mean, at least sells more than the Wii U, because obviously, why, like, I saw this through my standpoint. If I was a developer, why in the absolute heck would I develop a game for a console where no one's gonna buy the game? Like, there's no point in that. There should be, if I'm gonna make the game for the console, the least the people who like the series can do is buy the game on it. So yeah. So let's also talk about the new BlazBlue game on the Nintendo Switch. Or we don't know what console this is confirmed for yet, but let's talk about that. So Arc System Works has begun developing a BlazBlue game. Or this might have been in development for a pretty long time now. I don't actually know how long the game's been in development, but but they actually are working on a new BlazBlue title called BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. Now this game could be the game that BlazBlue teased that Arc System Works teased that they were going to be making for the Switch. It could be, and then again it couldn't be. And at sometimes it couldn't end up being like nothing like what we expected. So you also have Blade Strangers, which is coming to the Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. A lot of people are dismissing that game as a weeb game, which, I mean, really? It's more technical than Mortal Kombat, I'm gonna say that. It's a lot more technical than Mortal Kombat. Bet you it is. But yeah. Speaking of which, a lot of people have been talking about how the Switch is going to become another Vita or another 3DS, which is basically a weeb system. For those of y'all who don't know what a weeb is or what a weeaboo is, first off, check the internet. Secondly of all, why in the heck are you on the internet and you don't even know the like definitions of like newer culture? Alright, so pretty much a weeaboo is somebody who claims that they want that, well, that they who acts like they want to be act like they are Japanese and literally end up saying why wasn't I born in Japan? Like Japan's way better than where I'm living right now. Like pretty much that's technically what a weeaboo is. So pretty much a lot of people are saying that the Switch is ending up because of all the third-party games that are going to be on the Switch, and like because most of the Switch support is coming from Japanese developers, they're eating it up because it's handheld, and obviously I can't blame them. And secondly, the Nintendo Switch is like pretty freaking popular in Japan and in America, but yeah, more so the fact that it's a console and handheld at the same time. So then again, and yeah, most of the games that were on the Vita cater to weeaboos. So then you have the fact that people are going crazy over AAA titles on the Switch. Now I already touched on this in my previous one of my old previous videos, and I talked about how people weren't satisfied because the Switch wasn't getting like any like big AAA games. It was only getting like those Japanese titles that you would see on the PlayStation Vita or the oh crap um or the yeah, you would see it on the Vita or you would see it on like the 3DS. Yeah, and I went on an entire tirade about that because to me it just felt stupid. Like that third party support at that point, it's enough for the Switch because because the Switch is a new console, third parties got to get their trust back with Nintendo because of the fact that their first off their games didn't do well on Nintendo platforms, like games like Call of Duty and Battlefield. Well, I don't know about Battlefield if that was even on the Wii U. Assassin's Creed. None of that crap did well on Nintendo. So, and as I said before, personally, I don't really care about those American AAA titles. I really don't care about those games. If you want them on the Switch, fine, do you? But me, I can be fine without them. So yeah, guys, the what we've been seeing is the Switch getting a lot of support from Japanese developers. Tetsuya Nomura, developer of Kingdom Hearts, actually said that it's possible that Kingdom Hearts 3 could be put on the Nintendo Switch. They would just have to remake it. Well, not remake it. They would have to completely like downgrade the graphics a little bit, and it would have to end up coming out after the PS4 and Xbox One releases, so that the game doesn't so there's not another delay. If it's not as small as we want to get it on the Switch. So yeah, guys, that was it for this little update Switch news video. I'll see you guys in the next video, and yeah, see you guys later.